Hey, Fanboy Nation.
This is your pal Daffy Duck, and you're watching.
We're watching
You're watching Fanboy.
Fanboy,
fanboy, etc.
Fanboy Nation.
God, I assume Tom.
Today, it's always fun talking to this man right here, Faruq Tauheed. How are you doing? BattleBots is coming back. We are so excited. You're the premier ring announcer. I don't know, man. You might beat down some of the commentators if they get out of hand.
Hey, man, look, you know it's all good, man. Thanks for having me again here, Fanboy Nation. What's happening? It's your man, Faruq, right here. December 3rd, Discovery, BattleBots Season 5. It's going down, 8 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you checked in and locked. It's robot fighting time!
Oh, man. See, you did all the promo for me. I don't even have – I can leave. We'll just leave it up to you at this point. All right, Faruq's got it. We're good to go. I tap out, give him the mic. Man, Season 5, 5 years of BattleBots. It's coming back. Discovery Channel, Discovery Science. I know it's going to be playing on all the networks that are owned by the Discovery Channel family. Maybe it'll even show up on TLC at one day.
I know. Hey, look, I'm ready for Food Network, too. Y'all know I do some cooking. Let's go.
Hey, you already got those slicers and dicers coming into the BattleBot arena, so why not?
100%.
Yeah, man. I know things have been rough with this quarantine and everything, and Thanksgiving is upon us, Christmas is coming, New Year's, Hanukkah, everything else that's going on. BattleBots obviously couldn't have the audience that it normally does when you record the episodes. How different of a vibe is it when the crowd isn't there? I mean, I know how it works for MMA, but what about for BattleBots?
Yeah, man. It's for me. I have to, it's more manufacturing the energy for me. You know what I mean? I got to pull from more myself. I got to pull from the memory of the fans. I got to remember how one of the things I told everybody is like, look, the fans may not be here, but they are at home and they're waiting for this and they're thirsty for this and they want this. So let's just act like they're here and give them a good show. But man, let me tell you, we miss the fans so much and we cannot wait to have them back in the arena.
Right. And you got Kenny Florian with the pom-pom just cheering you on from the corner, right?
Exactly. Kenny and Chris is over there, Jenny doing his thing, our bot whisperer, Pete Aberson, all right there cheering us on, man.
Yeah, the fans I know are going to be excited. Like when the concept first came about, everyone's like, okay, it sounds kind of cool, but this sounds like a pay-per-view thing. This sounds like, something that'll be not necessarily one and done, but, it'll be around a couple of times and it'll be like an annual event. To think that it's gone this long as a TV series, like,
right.
How does that work for you, man? Because, you've done so much other things that, like, a TV show about robots going to war, like, that's got to mean something.
Look, never in my wildest dreams would I ever imagine that I'd be doing something like this. But you know what? BattleBots is one of the most ultimate competitions out there. It's filled with everything from not only the fireworks and devastation, but you got the family stuff involved too. You got people. I mean, these bot builders and the engineers are there. They're all part of a big family. And not only that, the best thing about it is that they love to get in there and fight. They love to get in there and not only destroy other robots, but destroy their own robots. So it's truly, truly amazing, man. It's a great thing to be a part of. And you talk about this. See, this is the second generation of BattleBots, right? We had our generation before where BattleBots is on. So it's something to this. The reason why it's lasted and done so well on television.
For sure, man. Listen, war has been a thing. Fighting has been a thing forever. I mean, come on.
Absolutely.
Boxing and wrestling were in the Olympics thousands of years ago as part of the foundation. War's been going on forever. So to take that and then mix it in with technology, and we have engineering, we have mechanics, we have robotics, we have everything else going on. It's the best of the ancient world in modern times.
Right, indeed. Now, I mean, you talk about you bringing about the old school. You just got me a little fired up. I'm saying, thinking about BattleBots as an Olympic sport. Wow, could you imagine going after the giant nut and a gold medal? Let's go.
There you go. 20 years from now, man, we'll see it in there.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Were you able to take your kids with you to the show? Because I know you got your son around and everything else, and you can't have too many people around, but it's got to be a different experience if he comes to the show with you.
Yeah. This year, my son actually lives in Maui, So I haven't even been able to see him as much as I normally do during this quarantine. It's funny that we're having this interview today because he's actually flying out today. So I'm super, super pumped and excited to see him. So if you see me smiling big, that's a lot of the reason why. He's actually turning 14. His 14th birthday is on December 3rd, the same day that it premieres, the season 5 premieres. So we're going to have a big day for that. But he wasn't able to attend. Normally my wife comes down as well. She comes down and watches every fight. But not this year, man. This year the protocols were in place. Everybody was remaining safe. A little people as possible on set. We did our best, and I think we were 100% successful at, definitely making sure nobody, spread anything or got anything, testing every day. It was amazing. Felt safe 100% all the way.
Listen, man, the only thing we want to spread is oil, gas, and guts across the BattleBot floor.
Right. Devastation and fire, too. Sparks. We like all that good stuff.
Oh, yeah. We got to make them fly. And your poor son who had to quarantine in Maui of all places. I mean, it's got to be rough for the kid.
Right.
Yeah. But hey, he's coming out. He's spending the holidays with his dad. All right, take us into the holiday regime. What's that going to look like? You, your wife, your son, everybody getting together. Small gathering as much as we can in the state of California. But
absolutely,
there's got to be something going on.
Yeah, we're definitely doing a small gathering. We got, my wife, hopefully my sister-in-law will be able to join us. And then, we got just one other family, two, they're only 3 people. So it's really only like 5 or 6 of us getting together the entire time. So we're keeping it small. Plus it's people that we've been hanging out with pretty much all this quarantine. So it's not like we're seeing any new people. But yeah, I literally right before this, I just put my turkey breast in the brine to go in the refrigerator. I got the brine going on. It's going down. Like I said, I'm cooking everything. So it's about to happen.
See, there you go, man. And the beautiful part about getting a 20-pound turkey is there's more for you.
Exactly. Well, see, that's the thing. Because we're doing so small, I don't got a 20-pound turkey. I just got a 5-pound breast, and then also got like a 7-pound bone-in ribeye roast that I'm going to be throwing on there too. So we got things covered. Again, a little small thing. I'm trying not to cook too much. I always cook like I'm cooking for an army. Plus, we're going to be eating outside, keep everything. We're going to do as much as we can to make sure everybody's safe.
If you got ribeye, I'm sneaking on over.
Yeah, man, bone in. Got 3 bones in this ribeye, baby. I'm ready to get it cracking.
Oh, man. So with BattleBots coming back, season 5, we're excited. December 3rd, all this is going down. No audience, but you got to keep the energy up. What's that like now for the engineers? Because, there's that distraction. I mean, we got the noise, we got the fireworks, we got the lights and everything else going on. And sometimes you can drown out the crowd and sometimes you can't. Like, does that allow the technicians and the drivers of the robots to be more focused because they don't have that one level of distraction?
Right. We didn't have a lot of the fans there, bringing the noise. A lot of times I feel like the bot builders, their main interaction with the fans is when they do their intros and their outros and when they win. But we did do something a little different this year. We were able to, not necessarily not have fans, but we were able to still put in like little boxes where some of the other competitors could come out and cheer on the fights and things like that. So we had a little bit of fanfare going on, not much. And I don't think, whether the fans are there or not, I don't think it's much of a distraction for our engineers and our bot builders because they go out there and they're ready to fight anywhere, anytime, fans or no fans. They're ready to go.
Someone lost a fight. They took it to the parking lot, and now somebody's Maserati's gone.
Right.
Let's be honest, man. Some of those engineers probably built their own Maserati, so it's not far-fetched.
I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy because I think there's one of our bot builders. They're actually responsible. If you see the commercials going around where they got like there's a robot with like the football player on a video and he's rolling around in the commercials. I think our bot builders actually one of our bot builders are in charge of building that robot and for having that thing go down. So it's crazy that it's coming out around like this. We're everywhere, man. The engineers, the bot builders in our BattleBots thing, they're everywhere.
Man, all right, give us a sneak peek. I know the 3rd is going to be a premiere for season 5 on the Discovery Channel and some of the sister stations. You already saw these robots. You saw these monsters roll out of the trucks. You saw their spare parts in the back, and then you saw them in the BattleBot arena. What's some things that we're going to be really surprised with in season 5 in comparison to previous years?
I mean, I think you just be ready. Be ready for the unexpected. That's all I got to say. There's going to be a lot of action, a lot of new robots that we haven't seen before, a lot of new engineering, especially now You're going to find out why, but we even have some 500-pound robots in this competition when normally 250 was the max. We got 500-pound robots, and you guys got to tune in to see what they're like, how they fight, and why they're allowed to be 500 pounds.
Dude, that's super heavyweight in the robot category right there, man.
Yeah, man, that's one of the things I love about BattleBots is that it's constantly evolving, constantly, new technologies, new weapons, new systems, new forms of armor, all kinds of stuff going down. So we got a lot of great things coming. Y'all don't want to miss this season. Probably the best season yet.
Well, take us back to the beginning. When you start with BattleBots and then, the world falls apart, we hit this quarantine, tapes delayed, showings delayed, everything's delayed, and then we finally get to bring it back, 6-7 months later, like from the beginning when you started to hit the quarantine and now, like how much more does it mean to you to see that we can finally be back there? At least in
it means a lot. Yeah, it means a lot because even just getting back to work, one of the things that it does, for us is that it gives you a sense of hope. Because it's like, you don't know what things are going to look like, what the industry is going to look like. But knowing that we can come together, we can still practice all the social distancing protocols and still put everything in place. Seeing a lot of the TV industry get back up and running is amazing. But, for me, it's really about the fans. I feel so good that we get to bring this season 5 to our fans this season because I know what BattleBots means to our fans. I know how uplifting it can be. I know what it's like when the families come together to watch our show. And I'm just really, really excited for our fans to be able to see this season and for them to be able to get the gift of BattleBots this season because it's really going to be – and right during the holiday season too, so it's perfect timing. Everything works out for a reason. I'm glad we got the season done and it's coming out soon.
Right. All right, man. I got to put it like this. My dad was an engineer. All right. His cousins are all engineers. One works for Boeing and so on and so forth. So we got a family of engineers. And as a kid, engineering sounds boring. How many kids of engineers have now come up to you or parents who are engineers that said, man, my kids thought my job was boring. And then they saw BattleBots and now they understand, a different level of engineering. It's not just putting the engine together, designing a bridge or whatever else goes into it.
Right. And I think that's one of the amazing things about it, right? Because when you hear the word engineering, you think, it can be intimidating, just like what I got to do to get into that. But when you just talk about, hey, let's build a robot, that kind of takes away some of the mystique of the engineering and the intimidation of it, right? And that's one of the things I love about BattleBots. We have so many different types of people in our industry. We got a lot of firsts you're going to see this year, including an 11-year-old who is a bot builder and out there doing his thing. So if 11-year-old can do it, a lot of people can get out there and do it and make it happen. So it's not just for engineers. It's not just for, if you're just passionate about it and you like it, you can make it happen. Build a robot. You can do it.
Man. All right. See, now I'm going to feel incompetent. An 11-year-old built a robot and I'm sitting there and I'm accident prone. I'll end up missing a finger.
Look, let me tell you, man, you definitely got to be careful and have all the safety precautions, and BattleBots does it the best. But look, I'm telling you, during this quarantine, this 11-year-old made himself very, very busy and got into BattleBots, so what an amazing thing.
See, check out the BattleBots social media and then go build your own robot. Don't just hang out there all day. Man,
exactly.
I've been to the arena. It's fun. It's loud. We got earplugs, we got everything. We got safety precautions for the audience because it gets noisy in there.
Yes.
With these kids and with these engineers and bot builders and everything that's going on, I know the level of safety that you guys took beforehand. How much does that increase now, not only with the health crisis, but basically putting everybody in their own penalty box, for lack of better terms, because that's what it looks like, to be extra safe while in attendance?
You know what? It really went very, very smoothly. It really wasn't that. Again, like I said, the one thing that I missed, all the face mask and social distancing and protocols in place, that's fine. The only thing that I really recognize as a difference this season is the fans and missing the fans. Even if next year we were able to get 50% capacity or 40% capacity, whatever it is, hopefully 100% capacity actually. But yeah, that was the only thing for me that really missed. So shooting during having the social distance and all that, really, because BattleBots already was such a safe place to be and work, it didn't feel any different going in. It was just like, 1 or 2 extra steps. We got tested every day, and that was really the only thing that was new.
Right. And this is the cleanest set I've ever been on. and to sit there and figure out that it's going to be even cleaner. Because, we got to worry about, the oil slicks, the gasoline that's been poured out, everything that's going on. So you guys have to have those extra precautions because you don't want anybody getting injured, running around or getting to their seat or whatever. So just knowing that extra precaution was there makes us more at ease to see that they took care of you guys.
Oh, absolutely. They always listen. That's, if anything, BattleBots is about, number one thing is safety. So it's all good.
All right. So we're at season 5. We're going to jump to season 10. By season 10, do you think that they're going to put you or Kenny in a robot to box it out with somebody else?
You mean like in a robot, like actually fight? What's that movie where they do that, where they get inside the robots? It's like it's a sci-fi movie. I can't think of the name of it, but they get inside and they fight all the different things. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. One thing I did say, one of the things I would love to see a special episode where like me, Jenny, Chris, Kenny, we work with some of the bots, build a robot, or at least help put one together, and then we actually get in there and get to fight our robots ourselves. So I did bring that up to the guys this year. So hopefully, we'll see what happens in the future. So season 10, hopefully we'll have a little bit more exhibition matches like that. But look, man, listen, I don't know if I'm getting inside no robot, because some of those robots, they do some devastating things. I've had pieces flying at the BattleBots that I don't know if I want to be inside there to do any of that.
Right. We've seen them fly at that bulletproof glass, and we're like, are you sure this is
right?
Safe? I mean, it's cracked a couple of times, man, or at least
I'll do like that other movie. What was that other movie where they fight the robots? They put the robots inside, and they fight outside. I think my man Jackman was in that. Yeah, Real Steel. Yeah, that was that movie right there.
That was all right. We'll do a Real Steel one, man. Season 10. That'll be safer for
right.
everybody.
There you go.
Yeah, and then hey, season 6 finale has got to be, or close to the finale has got to be you guys building your own robots or putting one together. And then teaming up before we declare the champions in season 6, man. Well, let's do it.
Hey, man, I'm ready for it. I already got my robot name. I'm from Philadelphia, so city of brotherly love. My robot's definitely gonna have a tribute. My robot name be Brotherly Thug. That'll be my robot name.
There you go, Brotherly Thug. All right, man. Sounds like a street preacher.
Hey, hey, look, he going to beat you up, but he's a little brotherly too. He cares for you too, so he ain't gonna do too bad to you.
Right. He's gonna knock you out, then help you back up.
There you go. Right.
All right. Your son's birthday is December 3rd. The premiere is December 3rd. What kind of small 15-year birthday party are we giving this kid?
Yeah. He's turning 14. Don't rush him too fast. Look, 14 is already big enough. But I don't know how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna get through Thanksgiving, and then I'm gonna look to see what we're gonna do after that. I mean, definitely probably gonna do something, some kind of Zoom virtual party. Probably do something where he can connect with his friends, just to chalk it up, do some jokes or something online. We'll see what happens. But yeah, man, I'm just gonna try to do the best I can to celebrate my little guy, man. He's a good kid, so gotta show him some love.
There you go, and you gotta get the cake at least.
Yeah, definitely. You know what? He's not a cake and ice cream guy.
Okay.
I might make him a brownie or a cupcake with no icing. He likes that, which is pretty much just a muffin, right?
Yeah. All my English friends get mad at me because I make fun of scones. I was like, scones are the muffins that the baker screwed up. So at least make them a muffin.
Right.
So wait, you bake too on top of all this?
Man, I do it all, man. I got my own little YouTube and Instagram cooking thing called He Cooks, He Scores. I don't know if you know, I was on the first season of MasterChef. So like a lot of my cooking, I love cooking. I love being a part. I love, showing my family love with cooking. So that's how I do, man. I do the baking, I do the cooking, I do the grilling, I do the smoking, whatever it is, I do it.
See, because my cousin's a chef and he loves to cook, but he doesn't love to bake. And I know people that love to bake that hate to cook. So like,
because
you doing both.
Baking is a science. Baking is very, very specific. Like I just made this brine in here. I was like, let's throw a little of this, a little of that, squeeze a little bit extra of this. You can't do that when you're baking. When you're cooking, you got a little bit more freedom.
Right. Sounds like it, man. Well, sounds like you got the freedom to sit there and, talk to me and then be the ring announcer for BattleBots. All right, man. One big shout out to the season premiere on December 3rd. And then let us know where we can find you on social media.
Yeah, man. Check me out. December 3rd, Discovery BattleBots is going down. Also, you can find me at Faruq Adelphia on Twitter and Instagram. And look, we got the swag going down this season. The swag. It's robot fighting time. Get your T-shirts. We got posters, all that on the BattleBotShop.com/Faruq. Get yours today. Be ready for season 3 premiere.
Faruq, brother, it's always great talking to you. Next time we got to do this face-to-face. We've done it on the phone. We've done it on Zoom. we've been at the arena, but like, you know, we got to go to a smokehouse or something when we finally can.
Hey man, you know where to find me. Let's make it happen.
All right. Faruq, thank you so much. BattleBots premieres December 3rd, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on Discovery Channel. Can't wait for season 5. It's always a good time, man.
All right, man. Fanboy Nation, it's robot fighting time. Let's go.
All right. You got to get me a shirt.
I got you.
All right.
Yeah, send my man your size. The guy, you know, Phil, send Phil your size and stuff, and I'll get something to you.
You got it, man.